Okay, so as I was rendering the last video, they did this to me. You might be wondering, what did they do? This. Alright, so I'm going to do this. Alright, back here. Okay, here we go. Okay, no sound so far. Okay. It's the switch. Alright. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. Nice. Yep. This should have a normal kickstand. Yeah, there it is. Hey, that design actually looks pretty well. Pretty good. Okay, these things. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Nice. And the blue for the other side. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hopefully the analog sticks are a little better at start. They should be, but... Okay. Yep. Ooh. Hey, let's go. Switch to, let's see. This looks really nice, actually. I like the color. It makes the gray and the red and stuff. What is... Okay. Ooh. Hey, let's go. I like the dot color. I like that. Hey, that's a good grip for it. 2025. Nintendo Switch Direct 2. Plays Nintendo Switch games. Yes. Okay. Switch 2 plays both Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games might support they're fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. Okay. And there's one the 2nd of April. Experience series of hands-on events held on. Okay. Okay, so it was heavily rumored that this was going to happen. Now we should go to the site just because I watched it. This site is actually pretty cool. So yeah, loving, like, this is basically just, okay, so I have my normal Nintendo Switch over here. You know, I should send this trailer to Joseph, actually, because I don't know, I'm not going to keep this video here. I'm going to send it out, but I might come back with like a part 2 talking about what my father and my brother think about it. Just because, you know, they both use them, and Joseph probably won't get one, but I would like to know his thoughts on it. You know what, actually, he'll probably see on his own. So yeah, so here we are on the website. Just want to make sure that this is picking it up. Yes, it is. Okay. 2. Nintendo Switch 2. Releasing in 2025. Now, if that's in April, I don't think it's going to be... If that's in April, I don't think it's going to be in... It might be in May, maybe. I do know the original was released in March, but that also had the October. So let's think about this, right? realistically speaking, if it's so the original Switch was. I'm doing all this before I read about it, by the way. If the original Switch was revealed in October of 2016 and it came out in March of 17, that's 5 months. So from here, 5 months, it would make sense in 5 months to be June. Again, people think that it's going to have a shorter reveal to release window than the Switch, and I could see it happening. I just can't see it being in March. But yeah, I got all that out of the way. I just want to do that just in case they say something about it here. You can play Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games on Nintendo Switch games. Okay. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Yep. Okay. April 2nd. Yeah. So this is probably releasing in April. Not April. Probably releasing in May. But I'll just put that over here. Okay. And then they have the hands-on events in New York from the 4th to the 6th. Los Angeles, the 11th to 13th. And Dallas, the 25th to 27th. A free Nintendo account is required to register. Oh, man. New York isn't that far from me, I don't think. But I don't think I'd do this. We'll see. We'll see how this goes, especially if I have a job by then, which I doubt. But, oh, you can pause these. Nice. But yeah, that looks sleek. Probably I'm going to get it a lot earlier than I did the original Switch. I got the original Switch a year later, but that was because I was like, you know what, I'm not going to touch it unless there's a Pokemon game released on it. Pokemon Let's Go is announced. I got the Switch. This one, because, you know, there's no chance of there being another dedicated Nintendo handheld because, well, I mean, the Switch and now the Switch 2, look at them. I will be getting this one pretty early. Hopefully, it looks like it's sharing some of the same parts. So look, they should have the Joy-Con drift issue together. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, and then we have this. Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Switch 2, 4/2/2025, and Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Switch 2. It will air on April 2nd. Yep, so I was right the first time. Offer a closer look at Nintendo Switch successful release in 2025. Broadcast time will be announced on this website and our social media accounts at a later date. So I'm saving that. But yeah, that's about it for this. So I know a lot of stuff has been leaked for it, but I actually haven't been paying a lot of attention to it. The stuff that I know was that it was going to be pretty similar to the Switch in general. It was going to have some extra buttons. There was going to be an extra USB-C port. They were going to switch from rails to magnets. And then it was backwards compatible with the regular Switch. It is nice to see some of the mechanisms for it. Like, it is using magnets. But there is like a little plug thing on the two, I'm still going to call them rails, on the two rails. The Joy-Cons are bigger, and it looks like the buttons take up more space. If not more space, they're definitely a little more pronounced. I do like the way they colored it, though. Like, the inside part is bigger. That's good, because the original Joy-Cons, when you're using them as your own controller, I have one in my hand for reference. It's pretty small. These are a little bit bigger. The kickstand, they're learning from the original Switch and having an actually decent kickstand from the start. It looks like the way that the release mechanism works is more having two plastic prongs, I guess, push the controller off of the console. I think some people, when they've 3D printed their leaked stuff, they said that the Joy-Cons themselves had a slightly different shape to them, and I can definitely see it. They look a little bit more comfortable to hold in your hand. And then there's an extra button. I'm not entirely sure what that does. I think something said something about it. It was like some type of, I guess, what did they say? It was some kind of like social media feature or something. Ooh, yeah, and they integrate the L and the triggers and the bumpers way better than the Switch does too. It's like, especially since my Joy-Cons are old, these are like basically Wave 1 Switch Joy-Cons. Especially on the red one, you have the neon red and blue one. There's like a miscolored strip of plastic between the two, and it's not exactly great when you hit that instead of the button you're trying to press. I do think it was a good idea for I think it was a good idea for them to put a USB-C at the top, because you can use that for charging as well as some other things, while also still having one free for something else. But I think that's mainly for like when you put it on the table using the kickstand, you can't charge it. A lot of this stuff looks to be iterating on more the Switch OLED, which in itself was already an iteration of the Switch. Like, take some major feedback for the Switch, and then use that to make the Switch OLED. This looks like taking that half step with the OLED and then turning it into a full step, maybe even a full step and a half, depending on what it's got going on. It looks cool. I'm excited for it. It'll most likely, if anything, be out in May. So that should be a good time. Let's clock it. Let's say May 15th and see how close I was. Watch it come out in October. That's bullshit. That would be some bullshit. But yeah, May. Let's say May 15th. Like anywhere from here. So like the week of May 5th to like the week of May 12th. Let's say those. But yeah, there isn't really much else to say. I'll probably just add some music, render this, and then send this shit out. But I'm excited for this. Now all that's left is Pokemon Legends EA. But to be honest, now that this is here, I really don't think this is all that far behind. My only real question, other than, obviously its release date, I really care about specs. As long as you can run the games that come out for it, I'm good. My only real question is if it's going to go the way of the PS5 and Xbox Series consoles, and auto update or like auto upscale and auto improve games from the older consoles. That's not exactly a thing that'll work for every game, because every game is built different with their own unique hardware requirements. But I'm wondering if they'll try to go that road as well. We'll just have to wait and see with that one. But yeah, this looks nice. This looks real nice. Yeah, whenever there's more news about this, I'll cover it. Yeah, see ya.